We have coffee with Kyan!
Yeah. And we're live, y'all! Hey everybody, thank you for watching Coffee with Kyan this week. This is a special episode right before Halloween. How's that? Woo! Thanks. And today we have Jade Disque with us talk about lots of really cool things. We're going to start talking about Jade.
Okay, sure.
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so myself, I started out my career in retail recruiting, had a great time, really learned the industry.
Thanks, Mick.
Before that, I was in school. I studied marketing at Georgia College. Shout out to all my Bobcats. Hello. And during that time, I was in a sorority, and I basically was in charge of recruitment. I was in charge of kind of the whole pledging process.
Take control.
And that's really where I gained my love of just connecting with people and helping them better themselves, as well as starting their next move and kind of where they would spend their free time. So that's why I'm here at IT Works.
That's where the whole recruitment piece kicked in and started, right?
Yes. Yep, was in school. I made a lot of good friends who were interested in joining my sorority, so it was very natural for me to kind of be the hype man, if you will.
Cool.
I was always like telling them, this is what we're doing, like, what are you doing on Saturday? Come join us. It was very natural for me, so I decided to start a career in kind of recruitment consultant, and that's what led me here at IT Works. Yeah.
Very cool. So what are all the elements in between? What do you enjoy the most besides the hype and what you mentioned?
I love hearing about passionate people. I know this sounds super cheesy. I'm a cheesy person, but passionate.
And I'm lactose intolerant. I like oversharing.
But I love listening to passionate people. Man, that's one of the things that really makes me come in and work every single day, learning about new people, whether they're passionate about just anything in life. Honestly, that really fuels my passion. I know that's cheesy, but it's true.
Cool. So how did you find so far in the recruitment that, especially in the full 360 angle? Let's go at it, but because it's quite new to you,
yes,
especially on the client interfacing side of things. What have you discovered so far within the past few weeks?
Yeah, so I've discovered people are just people. Don't be scared of anybody.
It's kind of weird that you start labeling people. You're a client, you're a candidate, you are
right.
So.
I mean, there's a need. I've got a solution. I've got the skills and that it takes to actually make it happen, make your implementation happen, make everything that you have planned out, make sure it goes on schedule. So just learning that people are people. I mean, I was not going to lie. I was very nervous to talk to clients.
Wow.
But after that icebreaker, after the first call, the first conversation.
The first few awkward moments, the first few first dates.
Right, exactly.
Then you start easing into once into your system, and then you can know what to anticipate potentially. And obviously, recruitment is a lot, if not all, about anticipation and taking control of the process. We have several things we'd like to talk about specifically. Obviously, we have a very special person/topic we want to dive into.
Yes.
I would like to go ahead and talk about intelligence, but to me, that you're a very intelligent person.
Oh, thank you,
naturally
Kyan.
by itself.
That's the first time I heard that. I'm just kidding.
News, yay! So I think on top of that is you bring a lot of beyond professionalism. I like the way how you think, how you analyze things, how you sometimes go at it, but with a strategic mindset of I'm gonna set myself for success, not to set myself for the sake of faking on it until you make it. Obviously, a lot of doing sales, it's an element of faking until you make it. But what have you found that the energy or the drive behind all this to utilize your own intelligence and push yourself to the next level?
Sure. No, I think to be a successful recruiting consultant, I feel like you need a certain element of intelligence, emotional intelligence, because it is a very rocky. You'll get good news, you'll get bad news, and for me, I check it at the door. I've over the years, I've had this ability to, whenever I step out of an office, I check my emotions, check my feelings, and I never goes with me. But as far as strategic processes, I I don't know. It's so natural to me. I've never given it a thought.
Wow, I'm glad to hear you say that because it's something that we haven't talked about for a while. It's sometimes hard that for, we go through life, we go through day-to-day challenges, either personal, professionally, or just sometimes life gets to us. It's very important that you walk into this safe space. We're actually literally right by our front door here at IT Works Recruitment Inc. To make sure that I'm going to tell myself today is going to be a great day. I'm going to come in, be a 10, and then come in and then make the best out of it and walk out with something that's I'm very extremely proud of what I've accomplished today. I love that about you.
Thank you.
And I'm glad you hear you mention the wording emotional intelligence.
Thank you. I started to start my day with a motivational video just to kind of get me amped for the day.
What are some of your models? Are some of the people that get you excited and motivated?
Sure. So my absolute favorite motto of all time, it's super, super cheesy. I'm not gonna lie, but I think about this daily. I've got it in a picture frame in my apartment. It's what makes me me. It's don't dream it, be it. I don't know if anybody has heard that quote. It's from Rocky Horror Picture Show. I actually got a chance to watch it last weekend and just really brought some tears in my eyes. I love that quote because I'm a dreamer. I can see myself having so many different life options, but in order for me to actually make it happen, I need to sit down and make a plan. So that's kind of why that quote means so much to me, because I can dream up anything. I can dream that I'm going to be a princess next week, but what am I going to do to make it happen, And
that's where princess coming in.
Any princess out there? Just kidding.
I think it really, really shows. It becomes a routine to you. Gary and I have this conversation just now that is, most people have that perception of salespeople are very much on the limb. Salespeople are known for, not great with documentation. But if we somehow work it into a routine, it becomes a basic.
Second nature.
Second nature to you. So you know that it's all about piping yourself up for success, piping yourself up for setting yourself for success, essentially by giving you the right tools. And then the repetition is going to help. I think back in my musical theater training days, it's all about, you probably know it. You probably know it in many different facets, but you have to also train our physical muscles to learn it, so it becomes a habit to you.
When I was in high school, actually, I played 6 instruments, so I think that's kind of where my mindset is in this role, especially. Wow. I just don't give up until it's perfect.
It's that finger work too, right? To know how to produce certain things and all, and then lots of really cool areas. I'm glad that we both came from a musical training background. You know that how important those repetitions are until we gradually get to perfect our craft through the entire process.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was really good.
I love this.
Shout out to 10 years ago, Jade. You're killing it.
Don't dream it, be it.
Don't dream it, be it.
Great. So tell us a little more about this person that you like to talk about.
Okay, so he's about 3 feet tall. 60 years old. He's
only 60-year-old?
70? I'm bad at telling age. I don't know.
How old?
80. He's
older. Look it on Wikipedia.
He's older.
If you know how old he is, please put it in the comment.
Please let us know. But he is the latest addition to Salesforce's squad, and we're talking about Einstein.
Hey, Einstein.
Hey, Einstein. Einstein is Salesforce's first comprehensive artificial intelligence. Actually, it's the first ever for a CRM, so it's really exciting. What I've kind of learned about about Einstein is it really helped, especially the cloud, the Sales Cloud, because basically what Einstein is, it's predictive analytics. So whenever our salesperson logs in to Einstein, it basically prioritizes their leads, which is amazing. I wish my dad was in sales. I wish back in the day he had that. So it basically it doesn't waste the sales reps' times. They can go in Monday morning. Oh, okay. So Kyan is 100% predictability of closing your next sale. I'm going to give Kyan a call first thing. So it really is a time saver.
Absolutely. Incorporate all those things together. And for those of you, we'll probably step backwards before we come back and shake Einstein's hand. What is artificial intelligence?
Sure. Well, I like to explain artificial intelligence as a predictive analyst. Analytics, sorry. So basically, you can take your old data and kind of your data that you've mined for 5 years, whether it's pen, paper, written down, and we can, and a developer can actually migrate the data into Salesforce. So basically, all the hard work's already done. Once you click the Einstein button, it predicts everything. And also, a really cool element is if you go on your emails, and all the information that is in your emails will automatically get tuned into Einstein, and then he creates a taskbar for you. So that's really cool.
And we've seen those actually day to day now in our ability, and obviously that for those who are on any type of social media platform, that I think from back in the days when you start typing things, now you automatically map out the rest, potentially the prediction, what you're going to type to finish that particular wording, down to potentially what you're searching for. So you start seeing multiple bars coming out. Either you're shopping on Amazon, or you're looking to Google something, or something like you said, either you're in your Ymail, Yahoo Mail, or Gmail account, which is another popular portal. Things start filling up for you by knowing that, okay, I will see you tonight at 10 o'clock for dinner. Then the next step is we'll show you the restaurant locations potentially, or are you looking to book an appointment? These are all artificial intelligence. Obviously, there are many, many agents or artificial intelligent agents that are there. For example, Siri for iPhones, and then we have Amazon Echo for all the Amazon products, so on and so forth. So in this case, that Einstein just celebrated its very first birthday within Salesforce. Yeah, it's super, super exciting. We'll get there actually to experience it doing Trailhead live. Most of you have watched the episode from 4 weeks ago.
So basically, Einstein is all about anticipation.
Absolutely. Oh, just like recruitment.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah.
But another really cool thing is about the Service Cloud too. They've incorporated Einstein into pretty much all of their clouds.
Yeah.
So for service, they actually take data of your market and kind of your repeat customers, and it breaks it down into what you can actually send over to those customers, what they're more likely to respond to. So I think that's really great. I mean, that's a game changer.
It's massive, especially now it's embedded in there. It's visible / invisible because it's just there for you now as a natural tool. And then imagine where it can evolve in the next year or two.
I know.
Amazing.
Einstein's already great. Well, how are they going to top it?
I know, it's crazy. And then you know that at this point that you'll just keep better and better. I would like to use another analogy, but that's something that I learned from Trailhead as well. I think I can name this because Comcast, now Xfinity, is a Salesforce customer. And they were talking about obviously that from back in the day, most of you have experienced through this pain of, our service agent will be there anytime between 4 to 8 p.m.
Yes,
which means they could arrive early at 3:45. They could be there at 8:15. But because we have an artificial intelligence, a CRM, can help to shrink down the time. Other than a 4-hour window, it can be 2 hours. And before they arrive, because artificial intelligence, because predictive analysis, now all these can be mapped out. Potentially you're going in, what potential issue you're going to face. For example, internet is out. Could it be the wet cable? What kind of table do you need to have? And all those can be pre-stocked before, maybe even the day before. So the service agent have everything mapped already in the van, in the service van that for them to service. Obviously, just create a great efficiency for most businesses in this case.
Another cool demo that we saw at Trailhead Live was the Coca-Cola demo.
That was
that
super
was
cool.
So cool, right? Yeah. I think about that all the time when I'm talking about Einstein. So basically, the demo that they showed us, it was a service, and the customer went into Salesforce and was like, hey, I have a problem with my cooler door, it's not working. So Einstein walked her through different solutions, and at the end she was like, you know what? This isn't answering my questions, I need somebody to look at this. And Einstein was able to connect her with a sales rep, kind of like a FaceTime, so where the sales rep was able to automatically see the exact solution and able to come up with it right on the bat.
Exactly. I believe that it was a convenience store location.
Yes.
If the machine was broken down, Einstein was able to facilitate through, do you need to replace the machine? Let's go to the machine first, see what the issue potentially would be, and run a quick test based on the issue that was identified from the caller in real time. So simultaneously, everything was mapped out, including the appointment that was booked, which most of that came from the healthcare background. We know that scheduling, registration, all these are essentially using AI, in this case, Einstein, time for Salesforce, it became a seamless process. Everything was knocked out within a moment of 10, 15 minutes of a pretty standard call, but everything is already mapped out and then potentially looking for execution right at that point.
And who would have thought 10, 15 years ago, I would never imagine that I could FaceTime a rep to diagnose what I was looking at.
And probably 20 years ago, people just start getting used to having an email account.
Right. So we've come a very long way.
Very long way. Imagine the next 5 to 10 years what's going to come along. It's very exciting.
I remember in Trailhead they did touch on that artificial intelligence was going to be the biggest industry. They compared it to like a typewriter and a computer.
Absolutely. And how fast it's going to accelerate.
And how it's going to change our lives. I mean, I've gotten so used to Suri asking her, how the Falcons are doing.
That's a sore subject.
I'm sorry.
That I probably don't want to talk about. But hey, all the Patriots fans, go Pats.
Okay.
What do you have planned for spooky Halloween?
Yeah, so tonight we have our
yearly Achievers, our yearly meeting. We have our outing. So most of you probably see that. We have lots of exciting things going on. So shout out to Jasmine. Look forward to being our social butterfly and capture those beauty and moments.
Yeah, she's been doing such a great job.
Absolutely. But especially for the whole Dreamforce campaign.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we are coming to Dreamforce.
Yes, November 6th. I'll see you there, San Francisco. Sorry, I'm working in Sacramento. If you know any developers, let me know.
Developers in Sacramento or anywhere in the Valley, please contact us along I-15 and in the surrounding area in East Bay.
But no, I'm excited for San Francisco. I've never been to the West Coast before.
Really?
Or California.
What does West Coast mean to you?
So I only know West Coast through TV.
How west have you been within the U.S.?
Alabama.
Oh, this will be fun.
It's going to be very exciting. Cool. No, it's my first time in a different time zone that's more than an hour as well. So I'm really excited. We've got an awesome booth set up too.
Booth number?
1940, see you there.
Yeah, we got an incredible amount of talent coming on board that are going with us, which you'll get to meet everybody again next week in our fabulous Jasmine. If you haven't been following Tip Tuesday so far from our multiple social media platform. So tell us a little bit about Dreamforce to a degree that you can share so far.
Oh yeah, a little bit's the top secret, but I'm super excited. I went to Trailhead a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta, and the thing that impacted me the most, honestly, was the energy and the enthusiasm, the passion, kind of like we talked about before. Man, I had never experienced anything like that, like a gathering of people who were just so intrigued and like this is what they do day to day. So they had so much energy and so much emotional connection to it. I can't wait for Dreamforce to see that magnified. There's going to be 170,000 people there.
I know, I'm very jealous about the series of people that were going to be there. That's super exciting too.
Yeah, but it's a good opportunity just to network. I love talking to Salesforce enthusiasts like myself. So I just want to connect and get a chance to meet everyone.
And obviously we got a lot of exciting things for you.
We do.
Cool.
Can we touch on it? Not yet. There'll be an announcement later.
What can you share with us?
I don't know. Well, our booth is going to be exciting. It's going to be very interactive. Woo. More details to come, though.
I may or may not have my face on there. We'll find out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and let's see. But before then, there's obvious Halloween.
Yeah, so back to my weekend. So my best friend, she is actually hosting a party, so I'm very excited. I had my Halloween costume picked out, I swear, a month ago.
Wow. How many outfits do you have?
For this year? Just one.
Oh, the one that we talked about?
The one and only, yep.
Okay. That's exciting. We'll see how the weather does. Do you want to tell everybody else?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys. So this might be totally off, but if anybody's familiar with Mean Girls, the Halloween.
Mean Girls, 2005 version.
Yeah, 2005 version. So if anybody knows the Halloween scene where the girls dress up like a mouse, that's gonna be me.
Is it gonna be accessible through any social media?
Yeah, I'll post it on my Facebook and Instagram.
LinkedIn.
And yeah, I'll make it happen on LinkedIn.
That just got awkward.
Yeah, I'll make it happen on LinkedIn. I'll take pictures before the party.
Exciting.
And then Sunday is my dad's birthday. Shout out. Hey, Daddy.
Hi, Disques. Please say hi to us, comment, share about this episode. Obviously, that Jade's bringing so much energy, the intelligence, both business and also emotional, also that just all the energy and the passion you bring onto the table.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to see how this whole process evolve. I think for your business, for yourself, in many different spectrum. So,
Oh, well, I will say I'm very happy to be here. My time at IT Works has been great.
thank you.
Yeah.
So if you have any question for us, please comment below or contact Disque at j.disque@.
itworksrec.com.
Thank you.
Or
Our number 678-291.
0081.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week and have a great
Bye.
Halloween.
Have a good one. Have a spooky one.
Woo!